along with them and speculate a little bit here. They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. He's got this to Pickens. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Throwing, Prescott. Flush to his right. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Here's Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended target, but now it's third and goal. Prescott now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense has got it. A nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. At their own 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On third down, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Burrow will throw. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Play fake. Here's Prescott. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Prescott from the gun. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, it's Prescott. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now Prescott. As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 2nd and a couple. They're passing here. Joe Burrow airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Prescott. A short one there to Freiermuth. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he is going to go down. He will be he's sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Third down and 13. Looking to throw. Prescott. Finds Pickens out right. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, their last two drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A first down throw for Prescott. Austin is there and brings in another one. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
There he goes, left side.
He's on his way. Joe Mixon.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McPherson on for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. To throw is Prescott.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Prescott to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now 3rd down and very long.
Here's Prescott.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
56 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Phillips now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 60 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I would guess they combined. If you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on.
And got his man complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Phillips now from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to as he's dropped at the 14. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Sykes, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now it's Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Burrow. And that one going to come up short, low throw.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And they'll try the option on first and goal. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. Burrow will throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. In motion, the tight end. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
17 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Prescott. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Flushed out right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Dak Prescott had 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. As the head coach handling it, the offensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke of who they get.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They're passing here. Joe Burrow under pressure, and they got to him again. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Pickens. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To the air again, Burrow.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Bengals.
T. Higgins.
35 yards.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
At the 45-yard line.
Prescott. Here's Johnson with a reception. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 45 yards.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're going option play on third down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 18 on the
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And now here's another interception. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing here, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Complete to Austin here over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. He's got this to Pickens. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete to George Pickens. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris from 6 yards away. And the Steelers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, Prescott here to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott now. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Prescott yet again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get...
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance, you lack the vision from sacrilege.